Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the stripping is done, I'll take my leave and go. Ahoy, mateos. This is just going to be a quick video with no script. Welcome to Rogue Mother Rising. Today is February 24th, 2026, 2:29 a.m. Pirate time. I just got up. We sleep on split shifts here. There's always somebody awake because my son has life-threatening seizures. So that's why I always do my videos in the middle of the night, because I'm up. So tonight when I got up, my husband came to tell me, because we'd gotten a text from the attorney that, when we did the test. When we did the test, there was the thing about financial, parent. Well, there was a thing about the rent, and I also charged my son rent. So I had contacted the attorney about the rent, what I need to do for the rent. Okay, I had called and left a message. I seen something in that class that we had to take with the test about rent. We can't charge him rent. And so she texted me back, wanting to know how much the rent was or whatever. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Anyways, blah, 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 blah. So I was texting her about that. Well, while I was sleeping, my husband did some Googling on AI, and it turns out if you're a guardian, you cannot be a paid care provider. So we might have to just ditch the whole guardianship. How does that keep anybody safe? How does it keep anybody safe? And also, my husband was reading on this guardianship. I have to do a lot more accounting stuff. I don't want to do that. I have enough on my plate. A special needs mother. We have full plates. This is more work for us. There needs to be special rules for people like me. So anyways, the strip club the day activity groups and group homes have perfect ability to take all their clients to strip clubs every month. Me, who was sent home with a sick, dying kid when I was 16 years old. I had her when I was 15. I was pregnant with my son. They sent home a baby that was supposed to die. I could never go to school and get a career. I had no options for money. This is my life. This is my career. If I can't get paid to be my son's paid care provider and have guardianship to keep him safe, then who is this all for? Who is this all for? Because I know what's best for my son. And I didn't want to have to do guardianship. Like I said, I was going to die on that hill. Why should I have to do that? He's my own kid. But then I thought, well, I guess I have to die on that hill because I read a story about the man in the town over who ended up in jail somehow. And his family couldn't even get his medications to him because they weren't his legal guardian. Oh my God. This stuff is completely stressful. And for all this talk about PTSD and therapy this and therapy that, if they would just make things a little bit more organized, it'd be easier. I don't believe anybody in this whole government, all these high-paying people, none of them know what the other one's doing. And I'm the one that's having to figure it out. And my son's going to pay the price. Look at that video I just did over in Maine. Look at that guy they have taking care of our vulnerable, disabled loved ones. And then, now I have to go through this. All I've done my whole life is try to take care of my kids. I tried not to rock the boat, smooth along sail, not make any waves. That's not working. So I'm making waves now. This should not be a thing. I am so upset. I'll update later after I talk to the attorney, but this whole guardianship might just be out the door. Or I'll get guardianship and I'll send him to live in a group home so he can get proper care. But they can't take him to strip clubs. This is just so stupid. This is so stupid. Bye.